All right, well, yeah, okay, phone down. Yo, what's up, Danny? How's it going?
Hi, Tommy.
All right.
So you have a Dark Souls story you want to tell?
Yeah, so since you've been playing Dark Souls a lot lately, and you guys are having the series up, and I'm not part of it.
Disclaimer, like, Austin and I, like, now that we're recording it, I don't know what it is about recording it, like, now I just have no urge to play Dark Souls outside of the session. So, like, when Austin will go home and after, like, a really good Dark Souls session, I'll just be like,
Fuck that game.
Don't want to play Dark Souls anymore.
Horrible game.
In fact, Xbox can just turn off until the next time he comes over. Fuck it.
Nah, it's fine. It's fully understandable. I don't know. I've actually never had that issue. I don't play games. for recording's sake, I've streamed before, but I stream games. I still play the games outside streaming.
Yeah.
But I guess that's just me. So since you've been playing Dark Souls a lot, I wanted to tell you the story about when I first played Dark Souls. I'm scooching closer. You guys can't see this, but
I tried to quietly
imagine me scooching closer.
I tried to quietly signal him to move towards the mic, and he just decided to stutter his words.
he's like, come closer. So I was like, all right, I'm slowly moving closer. Made it very obvious that Danny wanted me to move closer. All right, so so since if anyone doesn't know who I am, I'm Tommy, by the way.
He's from GameVenture.
Hey, we play some nice, lovely games.
Some nice games.
They're not. Some of them are scary. I don't know.
They don't make me want to take a shower and cry when I get home after playing them.
Yeah. Definitely don't make me want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm normally home. I don't want to go home. Alright, so, actually, I think every video on GameVenture has been at my house so far. Yeah.
Yes.
Every video that we've recorded that's been up to this date has been not at your house, but at mine.
Yes. To be fair, there are only 4 GameVentures up right now.
We got a few more that are at my house, though. Anyways, whatever. Side note, yeah. This is the beginning to GameVenture. Anyways, so, since you've been playing Dark Souls a lot lately, I want to tell you the story about when I first started playing Dark Souls. And I feel weird now looking at you and not the mic. I don't know what one to look at. Do I look at the mic? Do I look at you?
Yeah, this is a new feeling. Usually we're looking at a computer screen with a game on it. Yeah. But now it's like, what the fuck do I do?
Audience, if you're watching this, I'm stunned. I don't know what to do.
Out of our element here.
Like, do I look at you, pretend I'm talking to someone, but I'm really talking to a microphone? Or do I look at Danny, but then I don't want to look at Danny?
Jesus.
No, when I was talking to Danny, I normally look at my phone. So he was like, "Yo, you ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, phone down, got it, ready."
Yep.
Anyway, so...
Wow, looking at your face now, dude, I can say you're an ugly sack of shit. Sorry.
I know it.
I know. Jeez.
Nah,
Tommy, you're beautiful.
Alright, so,
To be fair, out of the both of us, you're the one that's currently not desperate to get into someone's pants right now. Not saying I'm desperate to get into someone's pants, but... Ladies, if you want to call me, you can totally do that. I'm down with
it. Girls watching this. Don't call them. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Anyways. I'll even let you be mean to me at this point. Just, someone love me.
Well, prostitution is legal in Vegas.
Wow.
It is.
Really?
It's not an illegal thing in Vegas. And well, in Nevada, it is a legal thing. We actually live really far from, Nevada, though, and it's not cheap at all, I bet.
Way far from Nevada.
We are from New York, by the way. We don't need to disclaim or where we're from. I don't know if you care or not.
New York is a pretty popular place. Although people are now just immediately going to picture us in the city. I've only been to New York City once.
We're upstate New York. I guess we could say, the cities near us. I mean, I could not really.
It's 5 hours away from us, dude.
Well, if I say, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, I'm like, no one's going to know exactly where we are from those cities. So, yo, we're from, middle of nowhere's bumfuck town.
Yeah.
No,
It is the middle of nowhere compared to those 3 places you've named that we are not a part of. Although everyone who just like assumes
If anyone like Buffalo and Rochester and Syracuse are like the only like, if anyone knows of any towns in upstate New York, those are like the best ones. So I normally just say like, oh, I'm from Rochester area, even though I'm like an hour away from Rochester.
Yeah, because like all the tourists that come by, like if you're ever like walking down our main street and you just hear like one of the tourists, because we're part of the wine tour. Yeah. One of the tourists on the phone are like, yeah, I'm currently in Rochester, New York, and like you're just like giving them the evil like, no, you're fucking not.
We're like so far, we're like 40 minutes away from Rochester.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the story I want to kind of tell you, which I've whatever. So when I first, I am not words. I'm not a Dark Souls expert. I've only played like once in my life, and it was at a very weird time. So like when I was younger, when I was in my teens and I was a young youthful man. I'm still young. I'm in my 20s right now. For if anyone that wants to know.
A young youthful man 2 years ago.
Oh, this is like 4 years ago. It's a while ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When I was I lived in Florida, I did a lot of non-illegal things at all and just had fun, and I decided I wanted to move back to New York. And I don't like planes, so I fuck the planes. They're horrible. People die, and I'm just kidding. Chances of dying on a plane are very unlikely, but I don't like planes. I don't like going up.
It's one of the safest ways to travel, apparently.
Trains are fun though. I really like trains. So on a train, you had to switch a train in New York City. So when I switched my trains, I got to choose who I wanted to sit next to because it was crowded. So I sat next to this like slightly nerdier, skinnier looking guy who, to help you guys picture, is like about like 5'10", curly-ish hair, Caucasian, alcoholic.
You might as well just say he's white.
He's white. He, like in like a non-judgmental way. He looked him like Jewish, but he was like nerdy-ish. Like he was like really like he was well dressed and nice, but it's like nerdy-ish because he talked about nerdy stuff like Magic the Gathering. I was really into Magic the Gathering back then. So we were talking about Magic, and he was like had his gaming computer, and he was telling me about this game Dark Souls. This is about like when Dark Souls 2 was out or something, but he had Dark Souls 1 on his computer. So it's like, yo, you want to try? I know nothing about Dark Souls. The most I've ever seen is that and like a couple of videos from GameVenture. I mean every single one. They're amazing. Yeah. Super fun to watch. And you guys should check them out after this.
It's okay. I don't think because once like GameVenture or GameVenture leaves editing for me, I don't fucking watch them, dude. Like at that point, like it's to the point where like, all right, I've already had my cringe fest. Let's not do it again.
Well, like for me, like I have to like promote all the videos because I'm the promoter for everyone. I do all the editing and do all the social network, and that's what I do. And
he does not do all the editing. I do all the editing.
Like publish editing. That you do at the end.
I leave all the tags for him. I'll just leave the tag thing
tags,
blank.
Descriptions.
The description, I'll do like something like super vague.
I deal with social networks. Anyways, so to continue with my story, he like left me out. He like wherever he was left off. In front of a campfire, and this one soldier like filled with knight armor.
It's called the bonfire.
The bonfire. Oh, and
look at this scrub.
So I don't play Dark Souls. So like I'm right there chilling. It's dark, and there's this other guy, like this huge soldier like guy, and he's like, I was like, do I have to fight this guy? He's like, nah, he's peaceful. I'm like, if you attack him, he's gonna attack you every time you spawn. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So literally, I decided, I was walking around like I'm lost. So I decided, I didn't say fuck it, but I was like fuck it, and I was gonna swing at him. Like, nah, I'm just kidding. So I walked away. I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was like, I'm just gonna go attack this guy. After like 1 minute of walking away, I came back, I swung at the guy. He killed me because I have no idea how to play the game. I spawned back in front of the bonfire. He immediately starts attacking me again. For like the last like 20 minutes, maybe 15, I was sitting there just spawning, dying, spawning, dying, spawning, dying, because I haven't learned how to do shit, and I'm like running, dying, running, dying. Like, and that's all my experience with Dark Souls.
To be fair, even if you didn't attack him, that would be your experience of Dark Souls. Oh, yeah. Just running out of the bonfire and immediately dying.
Well, yeah, like that's what the guy was saying. It's like most of the time you die, but it's like you're just attacking the guy that just lives there. It's like, you really didn't need to attack him at all. I'm like, you're just, like, I'm just gonna spawn, die. And I'm like, this seems like, and like, what I've heard, it's like, yeah, like, a lot of people say that's what Dark Souls is. It's like, just funny that it's like, I just decided to attack this guy who's right next to my spawn area.
Yeah, well, because, you know, you're programmed for when playing a lot of games, thinking that, like, you know, dying is, like, the worst thing that you can possibly do. But with Dark Souls, you just gotta accept, like, alright, you're gonna die, like, 400 times before you get it.
Yeah.
And, like, that's, like, the only reason I beat the game initially was using a guide. I'm not even gonna, like, sugarcoat it. Like, the first time I beat Dark Souls 1, I was using it. It was, like, it's called, like, an ultimate guide on YouTube. And, like, the YouTuber Epic Name Bro helped a lot. I used his... one of his builds for my playthrough because I figured, you know, my thought was like, all right, this is the build he uses to play, so if I can't beat the game with this build, like, I'll just never beat the game ever. And it was one of the harder builds to go with at the time.
Yeah.
So goddamn, it was a fucking ordeal beating Dark Souls.
Yeah. But, like, for me, like, a lot of games I play, I'm not really a console person, like I used to be when I was younger, but, like, I've always been more like a very big PC gamer, and I play very repetitive gaming games, like H1Z1, like Battle Royale, like, where we just spawn in, and it's kind of last man standing, or I'll play with a team, or, like, Rocket League.
You're like a multiplayer kind of gamer. Yeah. Which, yeah... like,
not really first-person shooters multiplayer, though. It's like, I guess, like, H1Z1 can be, but it's like certain types of, like, very competitive games, like Magic the Gathering. Like, I love that game. It's super competitive.
What?
One of the, like, I mean, I'm not great at it. I just
like
build really expensive decks for Magic, I guess.
Did you play video games, like, you know, throughout your childhood, or did you just kind of, like, fall into it when...
I played a lot of RuneScape when I was like...
Okay, so you kind of started with, like, the online multiplayer kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I played a lot of PlayStation when I was growing up. We didn't have Xbox. Xbox 360 is when, like, I ended up getting into it. We never, like, we had, like, a PlayStation 1, Nintendo, a lot of that when I was growing up, or PlayStation 2. And we played a lot of Nintendo games. But, like, growing up at least. And then when I got a little bit older, I played a lot of PC.
See, you know, a lot of people don't know this about me specifically, but I like to play a lot of the, you know, like, the more classic games. Like, my favorite console is the SNES.
Jeez, going back.
Yeah, my favorite video game, like, overall, is Zelda 2, Adventure of Link.
You're gonna hate me. I've never played any Zelda games.
I mean, I don't hate you.
I was always like...
I may loathe you entirely, but I don't hate you.
I was always like a Mario and, like, Pokemon game player, like, where I would, like, get the new, like... it was, like, before DS. Like, I got a DS, like, when it first came out, but it was, like, the Game Boy Color. I was playing all the Pokemon, like... I think, what was it, Red was the first one, then Blue, then Yellow?
Like, Red and Blue came out at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And Yellow came out, like... I don't know, like a year later.
Because everyone...
I can move the plastic bag you're sitting on.
Fuck that bag. Pretend that I threw a bag, guys. I don't know. Pretend a bag this food costs. But,
Podcasts. Yay. There's no visuals here.
Yeah. I will describe to you what happened. I'm sitting on a weird chair, and I just sat on a bag, and I just threw it across the room.
Yeah, try to not, like, turn... and talk towards the opposite wall of the microphone.
What are you talking about, dude?
Like,
I don't know. I'm okay.
It's like he's looking at the far wall. Like, if you're gonna look at something and you don't want to look at my face, which is weird.
I don't. Well, when I'm talking in general, like, I'm normally looking at my phone. Not that I'm doing it at all right now. And I'm hyper and ADHD, and I like to look around and just not focus on one thing exactly. I'm just like. Whatever, like, movie that's, like, has a dog that's like, ooh, squirrel. I'm like, that's a squirrel. So up. That's a car. That's a leaf falling. And I'm just moving. As I'm doing it right now, physically. I'm not moving at all, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about. I actually just stopped moving.
Yeah.
How long has this been going?
We've been recording for a good 15 minutes right now.
Is that good?
That's,
You good with this, guys? You fine with me stopping? Yeah, I can continue. I can talk about another lame story. There's this time when I lost my virginity. It was in a garage, actually.
Dude.
Fun story. Ex-girlfriend, like, while we were dating at the time, she is now a slut and a whore. But this is many years later. She was pretty good back when we dated. She never cheated on me, at least. Sorry, continuing. What?
Is the slut and whore just because, like, you guys are an ex? Or is that just,
no,
like, if you guys were still dating today, you'd probably still call her a slut?
I started out dating her. Like, I looked at her. I was like, you're a slut and a whore. And then she was like, oh, baby. We hooked up in the garage.
Can you believe that in high school I was a bit of a slut? But not like a sex slut. Like, I was dating a different girl slut.
I'm like that every day. I'm dating this one girl, and I'll date someone else next week. We're going to Denny's, having coffee.
I hope she doesn't watch this.
Nice. I'm just kidding. Me and my girlfriend are good. I was like one of those when I was younger, too. I dated a lot of people. I was also maybe a sex slut at the same time.
Yeah. Well, now like, I'm completely different. Like, I've gone on a couple of, like, dates, but I haven't actually, like, been in a relationship for about a year.
Longest relationship.
Over a year. And, like,
10 years. Guys, I am fucking 41 years old. I'm old.
No, you're not.
Minus 20.
Dude, no one's gonna believe you're that old because you're still sporting the emo kid look.
No one knows what I look like right now. You guys don't know this.
Well, unless they go to your personal channel.
Alright, so,
which is one of the featured channels.
Yeah. Alright, so if you guys don't know this, this will probably be uploaded before I start uploading my videos. I'm upload videos on my own channel, and every week I will do a video blog of my videos that I'm in, and a brief story, and I will actually physically be in it. So if you're ever interested, one day that will be up, and you'll be able to see me in my gorgeous, lovely self.
Did I ever tell you how I used to want to be a weed tuber?
A weed tuber?
Yeah, do you know what that is?
Shane Dawson, I think that's his name is.
He's not a weed tuber.
What's a weed tuber?
It's just a person who gets on camera.
Oh, and
smokes pot and tells stories.
I don't know why that. I don't know why that.
I don't know how you didn't put that together.
Well, but I heard weed. I didn't think weed. I thought it was like weeb. I thought you were saying weeb, and I was like, what's a weeb? But you said weed.
A weeb is a giant fan of anime.
Into that hentai, right? That's anime, right? And tentacle porn?
Yes, Tommy. Oh God, you are a character.
Yeah.
Wow, talking is so much more chill when we're not pissing ourselves.
Playing games.
Yeah.
Or just running to a house and saying fuck this. And...
Or running through a forest.
Oh God.
A quick little thing. When Tommy and I started GameVenture...
2 hours later.
When we started GameVenture...
we recorded two videos.
Yeah, we didn't really plan.
Well, I guess that's what you're not. Well, sorry.
Yeah, we recorded like 8 videos that day, dude.
Well,
and they were all shitty as hell.
Okay, so to help out with this, we decided, like, when we decided we're gonna record, we decided to go to my house. It was shitty. We recorded poorly. We decided to do like the Impossible game. Then we did Emily Wants to Play. And we actually uploaded all 3 of them. They're all up now.
Yeah, they are. The finale. Yeah. It's our first finale on the channel, too.
Dating this video. The second Emily Wants to Play, if you look at the date when that came out, this is when this video was recorded.
Dating the video. Cool. What if this doesn't get uploaded until next year?
Well, they can go back to Emily Wants to Play, and they'll be like, oh, wow, that was fucking forever ago.
Yeah, they'll be like, wow, these guys sucked back then.
Probably. So we recorded those games, and then we weren't going to use them because like it could have been better. But we decided, fuck it. And then we scheduled a day to record at Danny's place because he has a lot more stuff here than my house. And he's like, oh yeah, I got a few games prepped for us. And I don't think I had any at the time. I had...
You were like, you kept going, well, we could just play Outlast. I was like, dude, I don't want to start another long series on the channel right now.
Yeah.
And
if that's ever up, we'll see. Or not, I don't know.
If Outlast ever comes out, you'll know it's fucking Tommy's fault.
One day I'll start it. One day I'll get Danny to play Outlast. He hasn't played it yet.
No.
So we recorded. Danny was like, I have a few games. I got 2 games. So it's like, all right.
Well, keep in mind, these were just like, I went into the Steam library, clicked on the horror tag, and then got
free-to-play
games.
I was cheap.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna check them out because I want it all to be a surprise. And both the games ended up having pretty much the exact same premise of you spawn in woods and you wander until you find a cabin, and then some shit happens.
Okay, so...
But then you go back out into the forest and wander until you find the next thing.
So, I'll put it like this. The first game we played was a really indie game, and it was really just really bright. Like, the trees were like a very neon green color, and everything else was white.
You know, if we could actually, like, see the dark parts of the game, that would have been a fucking awesome video.
So, what we'd do for that game is, like, we'd walk around for woods forever, and then we'd find a cabin, and the cabin would teleport us to somewhere weird, and it was pitch black where we couldn't see anything at all.
We continuously kept thinking, like, is this just the loading screen? And why is it taking forever?
And then it wasn't as, like, entertaining, and it wasn't really super fun to play, and that was one of the biggest things. We didn't enjoy playing it so well.
The most entertaining part, though, for me, and I think it would have been a pretty entertaining video, was we kept looking at the preview capture because you could actually see the game in the preview capture.
So you guys could have probably saw it, but we couldn't see it, and it made it hard for us to play. So we can't really. Yeah.
Plus
if all you guys would have watched was us saying what the fuck's going on while we're just standing still, and running at a wall or something.
And the preview capture was like a 1 second behind the actual video, so it was just it got frustrating for us.
So this is when I figured that out. We decided, fuck this game. We went to a different game. Danny was like, I have a second game planned.
Yeah.
We went into the second game. We're in the middle of fucking forest. It looks way better though. It's way more detailed. It's a lot darker.
Plus, we immediately just turned up the brightness settings on everything we could.
Yeah. So it was really dark, but like we're just in the forest, and we're just walking around forever. And like what I was doing, because like Danny, like the monitor was a little far away, so I looked at the capture screen, and I was like, yo, Danny, turn left. And he would turn left, but it's like it's like a second behind, and I'd be like, he'd turn left and then look back right, and I'd be like, no, turn left. I'm like, yeah. And I kept telling him where to go when I wasn't paying attention to what he was looking at. I was a second behind him. But it was just that game, when we got to the cabin in the woods, all we did was just walk around the cabin and nothing happened, and we just walked for hours in the woods. It was just so boring. Yeah,
like each place you went to in that game only had one thing. Like the giant industrial farm we went to, the only purpose it had was to pick up the axe, and after that we were just like, you know what, fuck it, let's not play this game anymore.
Yeah.
So, even though GameVenture just started on the channel, we've definitely gone through the ordeals, and it's funny because when Tommy came over that day, the first thing I told him was, listen, dude, we're gonna have the problem every Let's Player has when they start off, just everything that could possibly go wrong will, and we still seem to be struggling with that because.
So, another game that we did that day, we were like, fuck it, we're gonna look up games. We looked up so many games. One of the games we had, it crashed, and another game, the audio just didn't record, and then we got to Black Rose, which Black Rose, part 1 is up.
Yeah.
Now, we have an issue with that game, but we decided, fuck it, we're not doing this for a 4th time. So and I said this in the first recording of Black Rose of what happened. So the story's in there already. So we recorded Black Rose for the first time. I recorded it. I was the one playing it, and we didn't get far at all. I was scared shitless. It was a really jump scary game. Recorded it, and it just didn't capture anything right.
It captured the game, just not the audio.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Tommy's computer, but it just decides to not record game audio.
It's fixed now.
Yeah. Well, we were using the Elgato to...
Yeah, okay. So we weren't using OBS to record the game, because that's what I normally use. And we were using the Elgato to record the game and the audio, and the Elgato didn't capture that. So then we decided to scrap that because it didn't capture the audio. We decided a week later, when he just told me about it, to record it again, and Danny played, and then the game glitched out and broke pretty much.
Yeah, like it always got laggy when like something were to happen. So it made the experience less scary, because like when the game started to like get jittery, we were like, all right, so something scary is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And like then it was just like whenever it like read text you, it would like skip.
Yeah.
But we didn't know.
We were playing on your computer at that time, and your computer was having issues on pretty much playing the game. So then we decided it wasn't really working on your computer to play it back on my computer using OBS. Now, OBS decided to fail on me, so I had to re-download OBS, but it didn't download it properly, and went to OBS Studios, where I didn't fix all the settings yet. So when we decided to record it again, we didn't get the audio. We got a recording of the audio through the mic. So we decided, fuck it, we're not going to record this again. It was so enjoyable to play, and it was really fun, and we talked pretty well. We finished the game. Like, spoiler, we're going to have multiple parts out for the game, so it will be out.
Yeah.
And
I think it's going to be like 4 parts.
Yeah, so it's like, we're going to use it. The audio is still kind of there, but it's not as amazing as the game audio. Hopefully, now that it's all fixed, next time we record, or any game we record, the audio will be there.
Yeah.
And hopefully it won't be boring as fuck.
Yeah, and now that like we
do
know,
have a couple games we have to record, so it's like we already have a few games that we can do.
Yeah.
We had to redo Mind's Eye. Guys, I'm making them do that again.
Yeah, it was
a fun game. I enjoyed playing Mind's Eye.
Yeah, although we spent half the game on a jumping puzzle to get one of the. You collect like teddy bears.
Oh, we only got two. Like, okay, so we beat Mind's Eye. Spoiler, like, we recorded it. Something happened to the footage, so we got to do it all.
It was the audio didn't record.
And it's not bad to play. It's not an amazing game, but like, we beat the game. It wasn't super long. It's like a 35-minute game to play. We can probably do it in a lot less time. Make it like a 20-minute video, not knowing. But it's still like something for us to be able to play and like, have fun while we're playing.
I remember the second episode, like halfway through the episode, we were like, well, dude, not much has happened. And Tommy just looks at me and is like, well, there are hooks on the ceiling now.
It was so much. I was like, well, like, nothing's happened. I'm like, you don't notice all these hooks?
And then like 10 minutes later, we were just like, oh, cool, we got another thing to happen. Look, the hooks are gone. And now we're just back to where we started.
Such slight little things. Like, I want to wait a little bit for that game, so when we play it again, we're not fully expecting. That's one thing with, like, when we recorded, what's it called, Black Rose, we waited a whole week before, like, and we didn't get that far. Like, even though we beat the game, if we wait a little bit of time for Mind's Eye, it'll be kind of new fresh, and we won't remember everything. Like, when I first played it, it wasn't, like, super terrifying. But like, it's like still something I had to do. It's still kind of a puzzle game. You have to solve puzzles. It has like a little bit of creepy vibes going on, and we didn't really complete all the tasks. We got like 2 out of the 5.
We never even opened the safe.
There's a safe.
Yeah, there was a safe. You just kept trying to input like random numbers in.
There's probably a teddy bear in there.
Yeah, there's probably a teddy bear in there.
There's like a lot of things that we had to do, and hopefully. This time, when we record it, we'll have a little bit more of like, let's try to do the things that we haven't done, and you guys get a little bit of a new experience, and we'll.
Yes, but I mean, so far, like, seriously, Black Rose is probably one of my favorite scary games, and I'm not a big scary game player. Like, you will never catch me like sitting alone playing a scary game, because fuck that.
Well, like, Black Rose. It wasn't like, it was really scary when we first played. Kind of like knowing what we had to do made it, like, the thing with Black Rose, it wasn't as scary when we were playing together, because we kind of got used to it. It was like kind of a puzzle, and we had a lot of fun playing it. Like, so, like, me, as I said in the first recording as it's up, I was like, I'm really bad at this game. I know what I had to do, but I'm really, really bad at this game, so I'm just gonna eat shit and suck at this game.
Yeah, when he died, he just immediately just threw me the keyboard and was like, "You fucking lie."
I was like, I'll talk.
I was like, "Geez, okay."
Like,
and we were sitting on Tommy has like a futon. And Tommy was like sitting there like all proper with his legs crossed, and I was kind of just like leaned over, laying down, like
it was a really bad
comfortable
setup.
as hell.
It was a pretty bad setup,
but it was after like 3 hours of technical difficulties, so I was just I was just clocked out at that point.
One moment we'll figure everything out, and we're slowly getting better. It's a learning experience with us recording.
And this is the first time you and I ever. Like Tommy and I have only known each other for a couple months.
Yeah,
and
we met each other at college, and I'm actually going to a different college.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to talk about that later.
Just probably,
this is probably not the time to drop that bomb on me.
I thought you knew.
I did not.
I'm living here still. I'm still living where I'm living. It's just I'm going there. I'm gonna set up a schedule for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
All right.
We can still record at least one day a week. No worries.
All right.
Spoiler, guys.
Which is
we
what we do anyways.
Every time we upload. We normally record like a lot of videos in one day.
Yeah.
And kind of just upload them and edit them.
Yeah. Currently, and this might anger some of the people that watch the videos. Like the current backlog for GameVentures is
wasn't involving me.
30 videos. So
a lot of Dark Souls. He has a lot. Dark Souls is almost finished for him, really.
No, dude, we are not even close. We got to one of the areas Austin and I hated, and it's been like 2 weeks since we've gotten together again and recorded Dark Souls. And I think it's because in the back of our minds we're like, I just don't want to fucking do this area.
So, one thing we got to do, because I want to do this once, or some video with Austin, because I've met Austin before. I met him at the college, but I've actually never, hung out. I've talked to him a few times, but I haven't played a game with him, so I want to play a game with him, at least one game.
Yeah, Austin's such a cool dude.
Yeah.
Because
I
he gets along with everyone.
I think he was just, chilling, drawing when he was drawing something. Actually, I remember one of the first things I did with Austin. He was just chilling, drawing down, alright, for audience that are listening, imagine this guy, pretty chill guy, just drawing some really cool artwork. I sat down across from him with a group of my friends, and
you're not talking about the same guy, because our Austin doesn't draw.
Same guy. It wasn't a great drawing. All right, he doesn't draw like doodle.
I'm fairly confident this isn't the same dude.
Was it weird?
No. Shit.
How I know is because he sent me a friend request on Facebook, and I just know it's the same guy.
Yeah. What does his last name start with?
How the fuck should I know? I'll just go to my Facebook again.
All right. Cool. Well, we're gonna settle this debate right here, right now, Tommy.
All right, guys.
Was it a really trippy drawing?
Who's this guy?
Yeah, different dude.
Oh, that's him.
Different dude. He's also a pretty chill dude.
Sometimes. Okay, in my defense, if Austin sends you a friend request on Facebook and you're hearing about Austin, you're gonna think that's him. When they send you so now I don't know if I met Austin. What's Austin look like?
He looks a lot like that, actually. Just his face is taller, and he's this really scrawny dude, and
this guy.
No.
I don't know. I'm on Facebook now right now, guys.
I can show you his Facebook.
And upload a photo of Austin right now. This is what Austin looks like. I'm kidding, guys. He probably won't do that. It's up to Austin if he really would be okay with that or not. But I guess I never met Austin then. It was actually funny though. But I'm gonna continue with my story about that one Austin then. So that one Austin was just drawing a photo then of a guy you guys don't know anymore. He was just, there's photos right there of this guy drawing and everything. You're like, oh, he doesn't draw. There's so many photos drawn.
Oh, he didn't draw those. Those were way back in the day. Our friend Jason. Yep, there he is, right here. That's Austin.
Upload this photo. Noted. Okay, you guys are gonna see this photo. Don't forget this. That's the photo you need to upload. You have to.
Oh man, I don't think he's ever uploaded a picture of himself.
Upload all these photos.
Wait.
This is when he was like 12.
Oh, there's baby Austin. Wow, he looks pretty much the same though, except now he has a beard.
All right, so with the Austin I showed you, different Austin.
Did I comment on this?
He was drawing a cool trippy photo, and then like.
Oh my god. The first comment on this photo is his brother saying, "I took this," and Austin's reply is, "Good for fucking you, you dick. I don't even remember posting this."
Alright. So like,
Jesus, dude.
with the story,
Austin was really so. Oh, cool! Look, there's a video of him.
do you want to play the video with the background noise right now?
Oh shit!
Is he wearing the horse mask?
He's putting on the horse mask. But this is from 2015. See, that's him.
Alright.
That's him though. That's like the side of his head.
Alrighty. Audience.
There it is. There it is.
Hey. But
Wow, he looks really happy.
feel the joy. Is that me? I'm just kidding.
No,
some, like-
probably not you.
Alright. So
I would not count on that. This is at the college though, so look at that. We got a video of him in college.
Hey.
Going. All right.
I just want to finish the story because it's bothering me. At this
Oh,
moment, I've
sorry.
already started it. I just want to finish it. It's not even a long story. Since I keep saying it, I hate not.
How you met the other less important Austin in our lives.
Yeah, I don't remember them well. Anyway, so he was drawing like some cool trippy photo, and we were in a group, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I was like, he was just doodling, and I was like, "All right, can I add something onto it?" He's like, "Sure." He hands me the pencil, the drawing. I literally just like look down. I write my name. I signed the painting that he's been working on for like 2 hours because he's just been sitting there the whole conversation for like 2 hours. I just sign it. I give it back. And everyone's like, "Did you just sign it?" I was like, "Yes." It is now mine. I did this. It was really good. I'm a horrible artist.
I've been friends with that Austin since like
That's what I thought.
Fifth grades.
Okay, so I've never met Austin, guys. So
he's never met one of the crucial members of GameVenture, one of the founders of the channel.
Yo, I'm also a crucial member now. Not super crucial, but I'm still a member.
Oh wow.
Well, I'm a member.
That's sad. If you say like, if you were to pick out of the three of us, who's probably like the most crucial member of the channel? Like
Me.
without that person, like the channel just wouldn't exist.
Me. I promote so much. I do so many things. I don't know. I would say since okay, so I guess I would say Austin, since he's the one paying for the editing software.
he is paying for the editing software.
He's the one that pays for the Adobe and everything. So without that, it'd kind of be a little difficult to edit videos.
So to make this more accurate, the most crucial part of GameVenture is Austin's mom.
Really, so Austin is the most. I mean, financially, that's a really big important thing because it's like $80 a month. But
30.
How is it $30 a month?
$30 a month.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to look at myself.
He's a student.
Oh shit! I'm about to get Adobe fucking.
Yeah.
I might get that for myself then.
To be fair, without if he didn't have the Adobe suite, I would have had a torrented Photoshop on my computer and a torrented Sony Vegas.
Not that we cheat at all. Anyways, like without that, like not counting that, then I would have to say you, since you're in every fucking thing.
I am in every video on the GameVenture channel right now.
Yes, you're in every single one as of right now.
Yeah.
I won't be in all of them because like I'm part of the channel, but I'm also starting my own channel as well, and it's like we've already talked about how like that's fine and everything. And that was already something I did before. And I was like, yeah, I don't mind being part of the channel, and I don't mind having a few videos here and there. I just didn't want to be like in every single one since I'm not gonna.
Yeah, which is why GameVenture is only 3 days a week instead of 5. Originally, the original plan was to have 2 days a week because that's what
like Tuesdays and
it was. Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yeah, I mean, I added Monday on because you're like, oh, we need another one. I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, we were just like, nah, let's not put anything on Saturdays.
Well, like,
Saturdays aren't important upload days on YouTube or anything.
Well,
no one has free time on Saturdays.
Well, like, here's the thing. I never said there was anything wrong with Saturday. It's more like the fact that it's like nothing I really could do. Like, I'm already in 3 videos a week, so it's like if I want to do like 4 videos on my channel, which one is on a Saturday, it's like I have to do a lot for myself and throwing in more extra days to kind of
Yeah.
And I don't mind being like a little video, like a podcast here and there, and like talking while we're recording. Like we can just take a moment to break and talk. It's kind of fine.
Yeah, this has been.
I don't have to be in all of them.
This has been a lot more chill.
Yeah.
I have to say, like I definitely enjoyed our podcast time.
Yeah.
But I think it's time that it comes to a close.
By the way, it's sponsored by McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell. All 3 of those. I know they're all competitors, but they decided this is such a dope fucking thing that we wanted to subscribe or
Wait, hold on.
sponsor you guys.
Hold on. Yeah, we gotta take a moment and talk about McDonald's. They don't sponsor us, but we want them to.
Joe and Burger King. And Taco Bell.
All the competitors.
that's what I was saying. I said we're sponsored by McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell.
We are not sponsored by them. Tommy is lying to you. He is. This is falsified information. You could go to jail for that, dude. You can go to jail.
We can't go to jail for saying.
You're going to jail, Tommy.
Go to jail. We're pretty much free. We're promoting them for free. What are they gonna? Oh, they're talking about us and saying, but we're not paying them though. But they're talking about us. So they're giving us free promoting us for free? Shit, I'll take it. But we're gonna send them to jail for talking about us.
When I uploaded the 3rd episode of Dark Souls, because I used a song in the video, it got a it got a copyright notice on it, and like I really anticipated like the video to get taken down and I would just have to re-upload it without the song. Like, I had rendered out the video without the song and everything, but I just wanted to see what would happen. And, like, they were like, yeah, we're going to allow you to have this on YouTube, but you can't make any money off of it. And I was like, not making money off of YouTube anyways, all right.
So, if you guys want to watch, what episode is it, 3?
Episode 3. It's called Happy Shalala.
Alright, guys. Watch episode 3. I want to get 10,000 million views on that. So
10,000 million views on that.
That's a number. Just kidding. It's not. I want to get 10 million views on that. And if we get 10 million, that's like 10 grand that we don't get. Yeah. That'd be so fucking frustrating if that video like ended up getting so many millions of views and we couldn't make money off of that video.
That's our most viewed video.
And it was like, motherfucker, we can't even use that.
Look, if that video gets...
I would literally say just mute the audio.
If that video gets 1 million views, Tommy and I will make out on camera.
Won't ever happen. I'm not getting any money out of that. If the GameVenture...
that video will get monetized.
If the GameVenture videos...
So we can make money off of game porn.
Anyways, what was I saying? Well, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, since it's episode 1 of our podcast or whatever, and I won't be in all of them, it is your lucky day. You guys are in a surprise for luck. Just hit that like button, and seriously, you will fucking win Danny's soul. Straight up.
I don't have
you
one
guys,
of those.
My bad. You're right. You will win
Austin
Danny
souls.
as a slave. He will be now your slave.
He will
Hit
not
that like
do
button,
that.
and he'll poof miraculously at your house.
I will not
He'll
do
be
that.
on the door, ready to sweep, eat, clean, make you do whatever you want.
I hate doing all of those things except for eating.
You can use Danny for whatever you want. And
Please
as
be
well
sex.
as you also win $1 million straight up.
You do not win $1 million.
Not false advertisement at all. You
this
will.
is totally
hit
false
the like
advertising.
Hit the like button and find right out. And bye.
Really?
That's it.
That's what we're ending on?
Yep.